Good morning, student. I am S.K. Misra, teacher of maths in DAV CCL grade. Today I am going to start new chapter compound interest. In class 7 we have learnt about simple interest. That is simple interest SI is equal to P into R into T by 100. Here P is principal, R is rate of interest and T is time period. We know that when money is borrowed on simple interest, the interest is calculated uniformly on the actual principal throughout the loan period. But banks, post offices, insurance corporations used different methods of computing interest. In this method, the borrower and the lender agree to fix up a certain time interval, say 1 year or half a year or 1/4 of a year. At the end of first time interval, the interest is calculated and is added to the original principal. The amount so obtained is taken as the principal for the second time interval. The amount of this principal at the end of second time interval is taken as the principal for the third time interval, and this process can be repeated for a specified period. It means when SI is found for 1 year, then when it is added to principal it becomes amount. This amount at the end of first year becomes principal for the second year, and then simple interest for second year when added to the principal, then it becomes amount at the end of 2 years. This amount at the end of 2 years becomes principal for the third year, and so on. Question is find the compound interest on rupees 15,000 for 2 years at 8% per annum. For first year, principal P is equal to 15,000, R is equal to 8% per annum, and time is 1 year. So SI for first year P into R into T by 100 is equal to 15,000 into 8 into 1 by 100. 15 8 is 120, 1200. And then amount is equal to 15,000 plus 1200, 16,200. This amount becomes amount at the end of first year becomes principal for the second year. For second year, principal is equal to now 16,200, and rate is already given 8% per annum, and time is 1 year. So SI for second year is equal to P into R into T by 100, means 16,200 into 8 into 1 by 100, 2 0 cancel, 8 2s are 16, 8 6 are 48, 1 49, carry 4, 8 1s are 1296. Second year P plus SI to 16,200 plus 1296 and is equal to 6 9 224 17,956. Now CI is equal to amount minus principal. So now amount at the end of 2 years minus principal for the first year, which is 15,000, and 2496 is the compound interest. Now question number 2. Harvinder deposited rupees 40,000 in a post office for a period of 3 years. The post office credits in the interest yearly in his account at 7% per annum. Find the balance in his account after 3 years. Now we have here, we use here the second method, which is also shortcut method for finding compound interest and amount, which is amount is equal to P 1 plus R by 100 to the power time. Because this method is time taken and some large method also. For finding amount and compound interest, we use here shortcut method, which is amount is equal to P 1 plus R by 100 to the power time. So principal is here 40,000 and 1 plus rate of interest is 7 by 100 to the power time means 3 years. Now 40,000 into LCM is 100 plus 7 to the power 3. Now it is 40,000 into 107 by 100, 107 by 100, 107 by 100, 20 cancel, 20 also be cancelled. So which is equal to 49,00172 by 100 to 49,001 rupees 72 paise, and then to balance sheet amount is here 49,000 1.72. Next question is formula for finding the compound interest. The method adopted for calculating compound interest in previous question is very lengthy and time consuming. So we use shortcut formula. So amount is equal to P 1 plus R by 100 to the power time, and we also find direct compound interest with this with the help of this formula, which is to amount 1 plus P 1 plus R by 100 to the power time, amount and minus P, because amount minus P is equal to interest. So P is taken as common, so 1 plus R by 100 to the power time minus 1. P is taken as a common, 1 plus R by direct, we can find compound interest. Now we have a question. Find amount and compound interest on rupees 33,280 for 3 years. If the rate of interest is 1 by 2% per annum. So here principal is rupees 33,280. Rate of interest is 1 by 2% per annum, means 12 to the 24, 25 by 2% per annum, and time is 3 years. Here we have to find amount and compound interest both. So first we will find amount, to P 1 plus R by 100 to the power time. Principal is here 33,280. 1 plus R means 25 by 2 by 100 to the power time 3 means 33,280. 1 plus 25 by 200 then. So 25 8 ja 200. So is equal to 33,280. 8 plus 1 by 8 cube means 33,280 into 9 by 8 into 9 by 8 into 9 by 8. 8 for the 32, 8 for the 32, carry 1, 8 1 ja 8, 4, 8 6 ja, 8 5 ja 40, 8 2 ja 16, 0, 48, 8 6 ja 48, carry 4, 8 5 ja 65. So now 65 into 9 into 9 into 9 is equal to so 65 into 9 into 9 into 9, so 47,385. This one is the amount. Now CI is equal to A minus P, and 47,385 minus 33,280 is equal to 47,385. 33,280,50,141. 14,105. It means compound interest is 14,105. Now next question is, at what rate of percent will a sum of 3,125 amount to 3,645 in 2 years? Here principal and amount both are given, and we know that A is equal to P 1 plus R by 100 to the power time. Amount is here 3645 and principal is 3125. 1 plus rate is not known. Here we have to find rate of interest, and time is given 2 years, or 3645 by 3125 is equal to 1 plus r by 100 to the power time. Now divide it by 5. 5 6 are 30, 10, 5 5 are 5 7 are 35, 5 2 are 45, 9 are. So it means 729 and 625. 625 is the square of 25 and 729 is square of 27. So we may write here 27 by 25 whole square is equal to 1 plus r by 100 to the power 2. So powers are here same, so base also be same. So or 1 plus r by 100 then 27 by 25, or r by 100 then 27 by 25 minus 1, 27 minus 25 by 25, 2 by 25, or r is equal to 2 by 25 into 100, 25 4s are, it means 8% per annum. Next question is, here we have to find time. In how many years will rupees 8,000 amount to 9261 at 5% per annum compound interest? Here we have to find time period. So amount is 9,261 and principal is 8,000 and the rate of interest is given 5%. So here also the amount P1 plus r by 100 to the power time. So amount is 9261 and principal is 8,000. 1 plus r means 5 by 100, r means 5 to the power time to n is not known. Here we have to find it. So 5 1s are 5, 5 20s are, so it means 9261 is equal to 8,000. Here 20 plus 1 by 20 to the power time. So or 9261 by 8,000 is equal to then 21 by 20 to the power time n. Now here it is the cube of 20, 8,020 into 20 into 28,000. Obviously this one is amount is more than the cube of 20. So here we will try. So here we see that 9261 is the cube of 21. So 21 by 20 ka whole cube is equal to 21 by 20 to the power n. So base are same, so powers also be same. Therefore n is equal to 3 years. Next question is the difference between the compound interest and annually and the simple interest on a certain sum for 2 years at 15%. 15% per annum is rupees 180. Find the sum. Means the difference between compound interest and simple interest is 180. Time is 2 years and the rate of interest is 15. So SI is equal to we know that P into R into T by 100. So P means here let principal be P. So P into R means here 15, time is 2 by 100, 5 3s are 15, 5 20s are 2 10s are 3P by 10. CI is equal to, we have a direct formula, P 1 plus R by 100 to the power time minus 1. So P 1 plus 15 by 100 to the power time 2 minus 1. 5 3s are 15, 5 20s are. So P it means 20 and 3, 23 by 20 square minus 1 and is equal to 529 by, P 529 by 400 minus 1 means 129 by 400 P. Now CI minus SI is given 180. So or 129P by 400 minus 3P by 10 is equal to 180. LCM is 400. 129P. 10 say when we divide 400 by 10, 40, 43, 120P, 180 or 9P by 400 is equal to 180 or 9P is equal to then 180 into 400 by 9, 9 to the 18 means 8,000. 8,000 is the sum or principal. Mr. Arora borrowed rupees 40,960 from a bank to start a play school. The bank charges 12 by 2% per annum compounded half yearly. What amount will he have to pay after 1.5 years? 40,960. Rate is 25/2% per annum. It means 22/2 into 1/2% per half year. For half year, rate of interest will be half. Time is 1.5 year. So 1.5 year means 3 half year. So it is here 25/4% per half year. Now amount is equal to P1 plus R by 100 to the power time. So principal is 40,960. 1 plus 25/4 to 4 into 100 to the power time 3 half year. So means 40,960. 25 4s are to 16. 16 plus 1 by 16 cube means 40960 into 17 by 16. 17 by 16 into 17 by 16. So 16. When we divide 40,960, so 16 2s are 32, 16 5s are 80, and 16 6s are 96. So 2560. When it is divided by 16, so 16 1s are 16, 9, 16 6s are 96, and 0 160, and 16 divided 10. 17 into 17 into 17, 4913 and 10. So amount is equal to this one. Now next question is, 3 years ago the population of a town was 50,000. If the annual increase during 3 successive years was at the rate of 4%, 5% and 4% per annum respectively, find the present population. 3 years ago the population of a town was. This question is also based on compound interest. So population, present population is equal to here previous population. P denotes here previous population. 1 plus R1 by 100, 1 plus R2 by 100, 1 plus R3 by 100, because growth is not same in every years. So here we take 1 plus R1 by 100 for 1 year, second year 1 by R2 by 100 for second year, for third year also be 1 plus R by 3 by 100. So previous population was 50,000. 1 plus R1 is 4. First to 4 time 1. Second increase is rate is 5 by 100 1. Third is 1 by again 401. So it means 425s are 520s are 425s are. So it means 50,000 into 26 by 25. Here 20 and 1, 21 by 20, and here 26 by. So here, so 25, 2s are 52,000, again divided by 20, to 100, again divided by 4. Now 26 into 21 into 26 into 4 is equal to 56,784. It means present population is 56,784. Next question is, the population of a town is 64,000. If annual birth rate is 10.7% and annual death rate is 3.2%, calculate population after 3 years. To increase the percentage increase in population is equal to 10.7 minus 3.2. Yeah, increase in population percent. So it means 7.5%. Now, the population after 3 years, population after 3 years becomes just like amount to previous population, 1 plus R by 100 to the power time. So here we have to find the annual, calculate population after 3 years. Time is 3 years. And rate of growth, rate of growth is here. This one is rate of growth. Also be rate of growth. Rate of growth means rate of birth rate minus rate of death rate is equal to rate of growth. So it is equal to previous population 64,000, 1 plus 7.5 by 100 to the power time. 25 3s are 25 40. तो it means 64,000 43 by 40 cube, 64,000 43 by 40, 43 by 40, 43 by 40. So 62 43 by 40 into 43 by 40 into 40 by, after calculation we will find 79,507. So present population is 79,507. Next question is, a certain sum of money at compound interest becomes rupees 7,396 in 2 years. After 2 years, amount becomes 7,396, and at the end of 3 years, amount becomes 7,950.70 in 3 years. Find the rate of interest. So for third year, principal is 7,960 because amount at the end of 2 years becomes principal for the third year. So this amount after end of 2 years becomes principal for the third year, and amount at the end of third year is 7,950.70, and the amount is 7,950.70. To find rate of interest, here we have to find rate of interest. So we know that A is equal to P, 1 plus R by 100 to the power time. So amount is here 7950.70 and 7396. 1 plus R is not known, time is only 1 year. So this one is equal to 7950.70 by 7396 is equal to 1 plus R by 100. So or R by 100 then 79, cancel the 0, decimal point. So 79507 by 73960 minus 1. So this is 79507 minus 73960 by 73960. This is 7 minus 0 7, 0 minus 4, 14 minus 9 5, and 8 minus 3 5. So 5547 by 73960. So R is equal to then 5547 7 into 10 by 7396. So 5 it is equal to 5547 into 100 by itna is equal to 7.5%, means 71 by 2%. Next question is, Mahesh borrowed a certain sum for 2 years at simple interest from Bhim. Mahesh lent this sum to Vishnu at the same rate for 2 years compound interest. At the end of 2 years, Mahesh received 410 as compound interest but paid 400 as simple interest. Find sum and rate of interest. So here simple interest is 400, principal is not known, and rate also be not given here. So SI is equal to, we know that P into R into T by 100. So P is not known, R is also not known. Time is here 2 years, 2 by 100 means PR by 50. CI is equal to, so or SI is given 400 is equal to PR by 50, or PR then 50 into 400 means 20,000. Now CI is equal to P 1 plus R by 100 to the power time minus 1, and here SI is given 410. So P 1 plus R by 100 to the power 2 minus 1. So this is P. Here R also be taken capital R. Now so to P 1 square plus R square by 10,000 plus 2 into 1 into R by 100 minus 1 cancel. So P R square by 10,000 plus PR by 50. So here 400 or 410 is equal to PR into R by 10,000 plus PR by 50 तो PR means 20,000 into R by 10,000 plus 20,000 by 50. So 410 minus 400 is equal to 2R, or 10 is equal to 2R, or R is equal to then 5%. Now PR is equal to 20,000, or P into 5 is equal to 20,000, or P is equal to 20,000 by 5 means 4,000 rupees to 4,000.